before we get started with today's video, I want to say, look at my awesome sign. It's so cool. This is like my favorite setup in my office now. I really love the backdrop. Hopefully it looks good on camera. I won't know until we actually start editing, so hopefully it looks good. If not, I'm sorry, I do apologize. But for today, we're going to be doing a Q&A that I left on YouTube and I left on my Instagram. Copper says hello. He wanted to join in the video, so there's Copper. Say hello, everybody. Oh my god, hello everybody. So I left a Q&A post on my YouTube channel and on my Instagram, basically so you guys can get to know a little bit more about me, or if you have any just random questions that I can answer, I'd answer for you. So let's go ahead and start with the Instagram post and go from there. Mason.ridebomb, sure. You said, can you do a switch tray? Sadly, no, I can't. I'm not very good at switch, but I can do a switch kickflip and occasionally a switch heel flip. And then obviously like switch shoves and stuff, but I haven't gotten down a tray yet. I've tried it a few times. I can't do it yet. So we'll see. I don't even know how to say your name. I don't want to try it, but it said, what inspired you to start making videos? That is a great question, and the thing that inspired me, honestly, was watching a bunch of other YouTubers and wanting to do the same thing. Adam LZ is probably one of the biggest inspirations that I have. He's an automotive YouTuber, started with BMXing and then got into cars. And I'm a big skate enthusiast and car enthusiast at the same time, so it's something that I also wanted to do. And it kind of gave me the passion to start. And when I first started, I didn't really know what I was doing, and I still kind of don't, honestly, but I have a lot of fun just making videos in general, and I don't want to stop. It's something that I find a lot of joy in. It's very hard to do with working a new full-time job. I do absolutely enjoy filming and editing. Now I have an editor who's going to start editing my videos, so I hope that you guys enjoy them. But I would say like Adam LZ is probably like my biggest inspiration of why I started, and then I kind of inspired myself. So I don't know. Next question, can you hear your dogs fart? So funny thing you should ask, he's actually right here next to me. So no, I can't hear him fart, but he randomly burps, and he burps like a human. And I'm not kidding, like he'll sit there and look at you in the face and just burp. It's kind of disgusting. But no, I can't hear his farts, but I can smell them, and they're disgusting. It's very gross, and he does it a lot. Are you gonna get Adam LZ's suede steering wheel? Funny you should ask. I got it right here. So yes, I do have Adam LZ's steering wheel, along with that one on the wall that has been signed by him and like almost every other car YouTuber that's out there. So yes, I did get it. Next question, what got you into cars? That is my oldest brother, Alex. He's always been really into cars and skating and a bunch of other things, and I'm the third child, so there's my brother Alex, Adam, me, and my sister. I have a really close relationship with my oldest brother Alex, and I always kind of wanted to do the same thing that he was doing whenever I was little, so I kind of like followed him and looked up to him a lot, and then I got better at him when it came to skating, and then I got into cars, and I wanted to, I guess, get really knowledgeable in cars, and I didn't know anything in, what, 11th, 12th grade, I didn't know anything, and then I just wanted to learn more and more and more, and now I own 5 Subarus, and I'm thinking about buying a Toyota Supra. So that's really cool. I don't know if I'm going to be able to afford it, but it is coming here pretty soon. But my oldest brother, Alex, is the one who got me into cars, and I am so glad he did. As expensive as it is, I'm so glad that someone in my family was interested in cars, because it is probably one of my biggest passions besides skating. Mothboy, who was one of the giveaway winners and who continues to reply to a lot of my Instagram posts or my YouTube posts, which I really appreciate it, so thank you. It says, what or who influenced you to start a YouTube channel? I already answered that, but again, it was Adam LZ. He was pretty much the big inspiration and someone who I looked up to a lot and still look up to a lot, and he's just pretty much the reason why I wanted to do this, because he had a personality that's very similar to mine, and I'm hoping that someday we can get popular enough to actually have a good relationship and do collaborations like what TJ Hunt, Evan Shanks, who I met Evan Shanks as well, but a bunch of these automotive YouTubers who really inspired me and who really got me into wanting to do this. I really hope it's someday in the future that I'll be able to do collaborations with them. When it comes to skating stuff, personal skateboards and stuff, I would love to do any collaborations with some other skate YouTubers. I'm really interested in doing that, so if there's any skate YouTubers out there that want to collaborate, whether it be me making a board and sending it to you or whatever it is, I would love to definitely collaborate with some of the skate YouTubers. Definitely hit me up if you watch my channel or if you know somebody who's interested. Move on to the next question. Would you ever consider starting a skate brand? Yes, that's actually what I'm doing. I have a website, shopkeeganco.com, that I have a couple of skate apparel, like hoodies, t-shirts, hats, masks. I have a whole bunch of stuff on there, and I'm selling my skateboards on there as well. So this board here, the Galaxy board, is still for sale. I thought I would sell already. I had somebody that wanted it, but ended up changing their mind. So it is still available, and it's an 8.5, so if you skate an 8.5, pick it up. It's only $45. But yes, I am starting a skate brand. I'm wanting to start my own online skate shop and then potentially do a brick and mortar style store to have a proper skate shop. And I want to try to, at some point, get them across the entire United States, basically. That way I can, one, create jobs for people, and then just have more connections with a lot more people, and be able to do sponsorships, sign people on, help get pro skaters, help recognize people that are working really hard. So at some point I will be doing sponsorships. Just have to kind of build my brand and get my name out there. Also have this board here, which I was gonna skate today, but it started raining, so I wasn't able to. And I was also gonna go to a local skate shop and buy a board from a local skate shop, but I called them and asked if I could film in their store, and they said they'll get back to me, and I never got a response. So I might have to travel all the way to Oklahoma City, one, to visit a few people, but two, to actually go and go to a local skate shop there, because I have some pretty good friends in local skate shops in Oklahoma City. Next person, trampoline update for the backflip. This person left a comment on one of my videos a long time ago about getting a trampoline, and I said that I would probably do that because it sounds really fun. And I haven't been able to do it yet. I don't have the money to buy a trampoline because I keep spending it on a bunch of useless car parts. They're not useless because, I mean, they're cool. I just haven't done anything with them. But I'm working on it. I'm trying to get a trampoline, it's just not there yet. Next person, would you rather skate or work on your cars? Why? That is a fantastic question, and I can't like compare the two. I mean, I can. So I love skating, and I would love to skate all the time if I could. One, to get better at it, and just to work out, I guess. But there's something about cars that I really enjoy doing, just building, driving. I absolutely love driving, so I'd probably say I'd rather work on cars just so I have a little bit more fun tinkering and being creative when it comes to that. But skating is still up there. I don't know if I would rather do one or the other. I want to do them both, and that's exactly what I have for this channel, and that's exactly the content that I make. So I can't say one or the other. It's just both of them, and hopefully in the future I'll be able to do big things with cars. I'll be able to do big things with skating and the skate community. It all depends on how the future goes, so we'll see. And then one of my other friends, Katie, said, how is it being famous now? I'm not famous. I wish I was, because then I could get to do more things and give back as much as possible. And if I hit 1 million subscribers, I'm saying this now in this video when I have 5.6 thousand subscribers, that once we hit 1 million subscribers, I will go to a local skate shop and I will buy everything in the store, or at least every skate item in the store, and I will give it away to kids in need, or I'll give it away to the community. But basically I want to go in and buy as many items as possible and give it all away. I don't need it, but I know there's several people out there that do need it, and I want to be able to do that at some point. So once we hit 1 million subscribers, I know we're a long way away, but I would love to do that. So stay tuned for the future, and I hope you guys stick around until we get to that point, because I honestly believe that we will get there. It's going to take a lot of work and a lot of dedication, and I'm willing to put in the work and dedication. So, well, that is it for the Instagram post. Now we're going to go into the YouTube post and answer your questions from YouTube. What's your plan for YouTube? Like, do you ever consider doing YouTube full-time? What do you think it's the best skateboard deck for beginners? And by the way, love your videos. Thank you, I appreciate it. It means a lot to me. Plan for YouTube, do I ever consider doing full-time? Absolutely. I 100% want to do it full-time, as long as I'm able to support my family, support my house, and still be able to have the luxury of giving back as much as possible. But yes, I want to do it full time. I want to be able to grow my business and get it going so it's kind of self-sufficient. It would mean a lot to me if you guys help support that, even if it's just sharing the website and just getting it around. I really would appreciate it. Again, shopkeeganco.com. You don't have to buy anything expensive. You can buy stickers. They're sent out from me. I will send them out from my house. Same with the skateboards. Those are all made and sent out from me. So again, if you want to support the channel, that's one of the easiest ways. And all the money that I make from the website goes straight back into the channel, and it's used again for bigger giveaways. So if you want to see bigger giveaways in the future, that's one way to do it. Next question, what's your favorite skateboard company? Oh, actually, we'll go back to that other one. What do you think is the best skateboard deck for beginners? Honestly, it depends on how much you want to spend. You can get a cheap blank deck off of Amazon or eBay for like 10 to 20 bucks, and it's gonna do its job perfectly fine. So it just depends on what you want to afford. Any deck is honestly good for beginners. Just make sure it's made out of hard rock Canadian maple veneers, 7 layers, and preferably pressed with resin. Wood glue's okay, but resin's a little bit more durable and stronger. What's your favorite skateboard company? Because, you know, I don't know. I mean, that's a good question. I don't know either, but my skateboard companies almost enjoy Primitive is probably my #1 favorite brand now. As you can see, I'm wearing Primitive hoodie. So I don't know if you can actually see anything. What are you doing now, seeing as though you left Zoomies? I kind of wish that I didn't, because I really enjoyed the Zoomies lifestyle, I guess. But I also enjoy making a little bit more money. It's nice. I'm able to take care of, again, the house and not have to worry about anything or be stressed about bills or anything. I'm working at a RV dealership, basically. I'm an operations coordinator, operations manager. So I'm still a manager, which is cool, but I just manage inventory, manage lot, and help teach people how to walk through their units. Next question, what skaters do you look up to the most? Are there any underrated ones that you think we should check out? I personally don't know any underrated ones right now. I haven't really looked up any. Personally, I don't know anybody right now. If you have somebody that you want me to shout out, if you think somebody's amazing and you want me to shout it out, by all means, definitely do so. Because again, I am looking at possible sponsorships in the future, and I would love to see some of the guys that you think are amazing or that are really cool, that are underrated. And I'd love to show some of their video clips. So again, if you have anything, even if you are the person that is really good at skating and you want to get recognition and anything like that, definitely hit me up, because I know there's a bunch of underrated skaters out there that aren't getting the attention they need. And I feel the same way when it comes to my channel. I feel like I'm very underrated, but I work really hard to do what I can. And the fact that you guys keep coming back to support the channel, I really, really appreciate. You guys are amazing. So thank you again. But what skaters do I look up to the most? Daewon Song, he is my #1 favorite skater. He is the one that I want to be out there and skate every day when I watch his videos. Like, seeing what he does is absolutely incredible. He's probably, again, like that biggest #1 reason why I want to skate. This question is asked from the editor. It says, what is your favorite type of content to make, and what are your plans for the channel in 2021? So favorite type of content is anything that really makes me happy, I guess. A lot of my skate stuff, being creative, my car content, which I wish I would do more of. It's just anything that makes me happy, I just really, really, really enjoy. But specifically, I would say just being creative in general. So doing all these artwork boards, I think are really, really fun. When it comes to plans for 2021, just grow as much as possible, do as much as possible, get back as much as possible, try to build the brand as much as possible. I would potentially love to see Kpop Co, the brand, inside of Zoomies locations, along with having like a potential shop sometime next year. Again, I don't know. But by the end of 2021, I would like to realistically hit 10,000 subscribers. I did 4,000 just last year, which sounds like a lot, but also doesn't sound like a whole lot whenever you think of like other channels. But I think that we're doing great things, and if I could hit 10,000 by the end of this year, that's honestly what's gonna make me really happy. And I personally think we can do it. I don't wanna put myself up really high, but 10,000 is pretty much the goal for 2021, and we'll see what happens. Next one is board size and why. That's all personal preference. I personally like 8.25 skateboards. I have a size 11.5, 12 foot, so I do like to have a wider board. Smaller boards flip a lot faster, so 7.5 and 7.75s, they flip insanely fast. But 8 and 8.25s, they're much, much easier to catch. That's what I recommend, 8s or 8.25. They're really good. If you're really short, really small, and you have a very, very small foot, I would recommend doing like a 7.5 or 7.75. But that's, again, all up to you on what you want. What would be your advice to a beginner skater who is trying to learn on their own? nobody around who can help teach. Your channel and videos are great. Again, thank you so much. I really appreciate the feedback. It makes me really happy. But my advice for beginner skaters, watch YouTube tutorials, get out there and skate as much as you can. I would say an hour a day is really good. 2 hours a day is even better. So I would say try to stick to doing an hour a day or more. For learning how to just push in general, I have a tutorial for that. Keep practicing and watch YouTube videos to help kind of teach you how to do things. Again, I have plenty of tutorials out there. And that's honestly the way that I got started, is I'm very self-motivated, so I push myself to skate as much as possible whenever I was in junior high. No matter how much I sucked at 12 years old, like I was terrible at 12 years old, I wanted to get better, I wanted to be better, and I wanted to surpass my oldest brother Alex, who again was much better at me at that time, or who was much better than me at that time. I wanted to surpass him, so I just skated as much as I could and tried to practice new tricks all the time. And eventually I learned new tricks and I grew and got better. So it's all about practicing. Even if you're not sure how to do a trick, the YouTube tutorials that you watch, especially ones like mine where they go into detail, like very specific detail, which makes them a little bit longer, and I apologize for that, but going into detail is very important. There's little clips like TikToks that say, do this and do that, and then just pop. You're not getting anything from that. It helps a little bit, but learning specifically how the trick works is very important. And your foot placement, your foot setup, learning where your feet go is also very important. But just standing on your board an hour a day and trying to ollie, or trying to do a kickflip, or just trying to skate in general, very important things to do. I used to have to sit down on my board whenever I was like 8 years old. I was scared of standing on it, and I would roll down hills just sitting on my board until I built up the confidence to actually stand on it. And again, watch the tutorials that I have. They start from how to skateboard for beginners, which is basically how to stand on your board and how to push on your board and how to find balance. Then I've got how to ollie, kick flip, heel flip, pop shove it. I've got a bunch of how-tos, how to dolphin flip even. So definitely check those out. They will help you. And if you have any more questions, you are more than welcome to reach out on Instagram and show me what you're doing, and I will help teach you straight from Instagram. I would love to help teach you how to do a trick straight through the video. All right, well, the Q&A is now over, so thank you guys for leaving all your questions and comments. I really appreciate you guys for the feedback and the support, and just wanting to learn more about me and what the future holds. So thank you, thank you, thank you. If you have any other questions, leave them down in the comments below. I will reply to everybody's comment as best I can. And again, if you have anything that you really want to know, just reach out either through Instagram, you can comment on YouTube, email, and I'll do my best to respond to anything that you guys might have. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a thumbs up if you did. Comment so you can win one of my giveaway boards. This one is not the giveaway board, but this one is. And I will be skating this one here pretty soon. It's just been raining a lot lately, so I haven't been able to. But comment down below so you can try to win one of those boards. Make sure that you're subscribed, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for being awesome, guys. Later.